Hey there guys, how are you today and welcome to a brand new episode of F1 2010 Career Mode. Today in Istanbul for the Turkish Grand Prix. Let's go. So here we are, about to start what was our fastest lap in qualifying in Q1. Heading down towards now turn 1 on this legendary circuit in my opinion. Of course the real 2010 Turkish Grand Prix saw the crash between Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber, which pretty controversial. But let's hope I don't have any crashes like that this weekend. Sector 1 was actually pretty twisty. And I'll be honest, I did have to practice quite a lot before I felt fairly comfortable in the car for this Grand Prix. And now we're coming towards the end of Sector 1 towards the start of Sector 2. Of course, this circuit does have legendary Turn 8, which is coming up soon. And it's generally a very good track for Grand Prix racing. So now we are approaching the very famous Turn 8. As flat as possible, might not be possible in the HRT, but we have to see how we can go. But I thought we did it okay there, and now we're coming towards what I found a very difficult braking zone actually. I found this one very difficult to do and actually go wide there, even in my qualifying lap. Bit of a disaster. But the other thing you'll know is that in this Grand Prix, I have Rich Mix. We've finally got that upgrade after so long trying, so I can now go into Rich Mix, which I have done, of course, for today's qualifying lap. Now we're very much in Sector 3 now at the final couple of corners. Someone's trying to overtake us, not even sure who that was there. We're going to come around the final corner and put the power down to go a bit wide and lose some more time there, as if we haven't lost enough already, to get a 1 minute 32. And yeah, that's left us in P24. Webber on pole. There we are. There's my teammate in 21st, and there I am in P24. So, disastrous qualifying here for me today. But what can I do in the race to make it up? The lights coming on, we're about to find out. Here we go. There you go, we've got Lucas di Grassi, the Brazilian driver, in that version alongside us. We're going to try to get the inside of a few cars here into turn 1. Nearly hit truly up the backside there, but it doesn't really matter. And we're getting to P21 after turn 1. Now of course we're going to continue to chase these guys through the lap and see if we can make up some more positions. Of course they'll all be battling. And we're going to go around the outside of him, up the inside now of the Williams, and there also Trulli and now Kovalainen right in front of us. We're now in P19. I think it was Barrichello in the Williams. We've got a good run on Kovalainen here, but he just seemed to have the legs on us. We're going to go around the outside of Kovalainen there on the hairpin. But yeah, that's not going to work out. He has had a better line through there and pulled away. But now the legendary turn 8, where the AI are actually quite slow. You can see we're really gaining, especially at the second part of that long turn. And we've got past Kovalainen. We've got a great run now on Kamui Kobayashi in that BMW Summer. We're going to dive up the inside, and we actually hit Buemi for the second race in a row. And this time we're not able to save him from spinning. Amazing that we didn't get a penalty for that, so let's continue. But I'll admit that wasn't very clean driving. Now Kobayashi is flying past us on the straight, nothing I can do there. But we are going to try and have a look back up the inside to basically hold our P16. Now he is going to have a look up the inside there, and he's going to have a proper go at it, but we're going to be able to hold our position around the outside, get a good exit, and hopefully keep our position at least for now. I don't think he's going to be close enough for move at turn 1, which is always good to know. We can now just keep going in this Grand Prix. Wide again now. I really need to improve that corner. And now Kobayashi had another look at us there as we went wide, but again we were able to hold him off. And I think we should be okay for P16 at the moment. Moving on now to lap 5, and you can see our front right tyre is properly screwed over. We are in P8 now because loads of people are pitted. But obviously we're not going to be in P8 when we come out of the pit lane. So yeah, I mean, we're very wide there. We've got worn out tyres, particularly the front right, and Button's going to have a good go at us here and be able to fly past at the start of the straight. And who is that there? Kobayashi has done exactly the same thing. Finally got past me. Kobayashi going to dive up the inside of Kobayashi. So we haven't lost that position at least. But now we got to go in the pit lane. And I don't know what things are Turkish, but I'll buy my pit crew something Turkish if they give me a sub 3 second pit stop. Come on, boys. 4.3 seconds. That has to be actually one of our better pit stops so far this season.
Don't forget to turn the limiter
And where are we going to come out? It looks like we're coming out in P21. We have to now see what we can do to improve the position, I guess. I suppose some people are still going to be pitting, so hopefully we will finish a little higher than P21. Kobayashi ahead of us. Annoyingly, we lost out to net on the pit entry when we were going a bit slowly because I was a bit scared not to crash into the wall on the pit entry. And yeah, that's cost us quite a bit of time actually. It would have been better. Like, Kobayashi is in a faster car, so not much I can do. We've got Truly behind us, who is someone we should be battling. I know we have been a bit further ahead normally this season, but not every race can be perfect. Moving on now to lap 10, you can see we're actually in P19 at the moment because some people have pitted. And I think now lap 11 was our fastest lap of the race. You can see I did actually get faster and faster throughout the race. You're going to see the lap here. And this is my best attempt of a lap. Not brilliant attempt, admittedly. But you're going to see what it was like. Didn't go too wide through there, which obviously helped me gain a lot of time. Hitting the apex is very nicely as well, actually, so all round pretty nice. Up by a couple of attempts in sector 1. Now through turn 8, where of course it's key not to go wide, you don't really losing time through here. But I couldn't quite go flat, even on this fastest lap, because I just didn't have the car underneath me to do so. You see we're now going fast for half a second, so it's been by far and away our best lap yet to date. Which is pretty impressive considering we're now on quite old prime tyres. Pony are driven like this for the whole race. And now we're actually going to skip much later on to lap 12. There you go, coming towards the end now. We're very comfortable in P19, ahead of Barrichello still, which is nice to see. Lewis Hamilton has won this Grand Prix from McLaren, so beating the Red Bulls there, helping his championship fight. But we're going to come home what I'd say was a fairly disappointing P19.
A slightly disappointing result, but at least we got to the end.
So there you go, we finished P19, beating Barrichello, which I guess is something. But we are quite a long way behind De La Rosa and Kovalainen, which is a shame because I did get much better, more comfortable in the car towards the end of the race. Schumacher had a poor race down there in P15 or something, and Button only finished in P7. Vettel, Webber had poor races. It was a great day for Hamilton, Alonso and Rosberg. I've fallen behind Jenson Button in the championship standings. I'm still on 44 points. But now in P8, constructors wise, we're still in P5, which is a nice place to be. But Force India and Renault could easily catch up. So there you go, guys. That was the Turkish Grand Prix. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed recording it. And I guess I'll see you guys next time for the 2010 Canadian Grand Prix.